What new comics am I reading this week, plus a nice little pawn shop score? Come kick it and find out. What is up, all my beautiful legends? Happy Monday, and I hope everybody had a very safe and happy and fun Happy St. Patrick's Day. As you can see, I'm still wearing my Philly Eagles green because I'm filming this on St. Patrick's Day. So big shout out to anybody that kicked it on my live sesh. I have a live stream every Sunday called the Sunday Sesh. We show off comics, we show off our new hauls, talk about the Halo show, and just the week in comics and culture. So, as you saw in the intro, I did make a stop at a pawn shop I've only been to like once or twice. I went there out of town. I had to do some shipping. So I hit up the post office and I got them. And then I hit my LCS up and then I picked up some books from them to take to Heroes Con. And then, yes, I did get my ABX online comic book haul. But before we get into that, just a big thank you to anybody watching here, anybody comment, anybody sharing. Make sure you hit that pinned comment down below to get that discussion started. I always like sharing my thoughts, what you guys are reading. If you think any books that you might want to pick up, let me know, and let's get into it. So, like I said, I went to a local pawn shop. It's like 30 minutes from me. I had to go to the post office, and I was going out of town anyway, so I just did some running. So I browsed through their books, and they actually go to my local flea market, which stay tuned here in the next couple months once it starts warming up. I'm going to do kind of like a vlog type series where I walk around, show footage of the flea market, show me hunting through books, hunt through the bins, and it's going to be like a flea market follies. So stay tuned for that. I'm really excited for things to warm up. But first, I got these all for $3 a piece, so I think it's a good deal. We got X-Men Adventures. This is issue number 1 of the 2nd season. I know with the new X-Men thing, I think the show is dropping this Wednesday actually. So pretty excited. We'll see what happens. I know the director or producer or whatever, the writer for the show, got fired by Disney randomly. So we'll see what happens with that, but I'm excited for the show. I'm not a fan of X-Men in comics really whatsoever. Nothing against them, it's just never been kind of my cup of tea or anything, but I am a big fan of the original X-Men's cartoon, and I am a big fan of the Fox movies and stuff. So I thought this was cool, grabbed it for, like I said, $3, and again, season 2, issue number 1, thought it was a cool book to have. Next, shout out to Comic Book Corner 2.0, Mike the Spider Slayer, one of the OGs, one of the guys I've watched for years with comic books, who got me into comic book content and collecting, and just reignited my love for books. I saw him show this off the other day, and I was like, wow, that's a cool cover, and especially with all the Dazzler stuff going on. And then I found it. This is the Uncanny X-Men 214, and a nice little newsstand there. And I do like comics that have like a purple or pink, trade dress or characters in pink or like a pink background or anything. I am a fan of the purple and pink colors. I think they just really pop. And I am a fan of Mohawk Storm. Shout out to Ultimate Black Panther. So yeah, that's a cool cover with Storm and Dazzler on there. Again, $3. Know nothing about the book, if it's a key or anything. I just know he showed it off, and then I found it the next day, and I thought that was cool. Last, again, I don't collect X-Men, I don't collect New Mutants. Shout out to Beckerman, he's a big New Mutants guy, he's a big, Young Adventures, all those kind of guys, and a Liefeld guy. And I thought this was perfect. So this is New Mutants number 100. Like I said, I'm not a big fan or know anything about any of these characters. I know that's Domino. I know that. I'm pretty sure that's Domino. Again, let me know down in the comments if I'm wrong. But got issue 100, again with that purple background, final issue. We got that Rob Liefeld artwork, and it's a newsstand. I thought it was cool, something I don't normally collect, and just slowly trying to kind of expand, and I stay very niche with what I collect. And when it comes to certain books like this, when I see with other shows and with other hauls, and I start making notes in my phone of certain issues or certain covers to stay on the lookout for, because other people have talked about them, other people enjoy them. That way I can keep a lookout for them, because it's something I don't normally look for. So I was actually digging through an X-Men bin because of that. So that was the pawn shop haul. Now for Rupp's Comics, I just went in there real quick because I know they had some Jenny Frison covers still on the shelves. For these are older, I'm not sure when these came out, but I'm going to Heroes Con Charlotte. It's June, I think it's 14th to the 16th, I'm pretty sure. So many people are going to be there, all kinds of YouTubers, C3, Comics Curing Cancer. They're going to have their own booth there. There's going to be so many details coming up, so just make sure you follow them on Instagram. And like I said, I'm going to be doing a lot of promoting for C3 Comics Curing Cancer and the CBC Awards, the Comic Book Community Awards. I'm going to be promoting and pushing for both of them really hard. So like I said, it might get repetitive, but you know, just spread the word. So if you see me post anything like that, just share. So this is issue number 36 of Harley Quinn, and I didn't have it bag and boarded, I just realized, so my bad. But we got that, you know, just a nice Jenny Frison cover. I think it'd be nice to get her right across the cleavage right there to sign. I met her at GalaxyCon, and she was wonderful. She didn't even know about Heroes Con. I'm not sure if that's going to stand. Told her she should look into it, and now she's going. So, you know, I don't really take credit for it, but it's nice to know that I maybe put it in her ear, and then she maybe reached out to him. So again, Jenny Frison here. Which issue is this? This is issue number 32, and another gorgeous cover. Again, like I said, I'm a fan of the pink, and that Harley Blow to Bubble is an amazing cover. So let me know what you thought of those pawn shop hauls. Let me know what you thought of those Jenny Frison. Are you guys a Jenny Frison fan? Have you met her before, and do you collect her covers? Now, we'll get into the ABX haul. I did take a couple of books out of here because I needed to read them and get ahead a little bit. I could not wait. Like, one of them was Transformers, and one of them was Ultimate Black Panther, so we'll talk about that when we get to it. But again, as always, ABX, always amazing packaging, amazing customer service. All the links and any information will be down in the description. You can mainly reach out to them on Facebook. He's still a little old school, but it works great for him and it works great for me. So if you want to link up with them, reach out to Mark, Legion of Comics, you know, Alan, the Comic Viking. Hit me up. You know, it's a great avenue for if you don't have an LCS, or if you just want to switch things up a little bit. So we'll start right off the top here. I actually organized these a little bit better because he puts them, you know, back to back like that to kind of help the cover. Sorry, lost train of thought. But this is issue number 83 of Walking Dead Deluxe. I still have not read a single issue. I've read issue 1. But I'm collecting the entire run. I have a whole Walking Dead Deluxe short box theme for that. I'm just collecting the entire run because I'm not a fan of white and black comics or black and white comics, but I am a fan of The Walking Dead in TV. So I'm collecting it as, you know, the colored format, the reissued format, but I'm just gonna wait until it's done, and then I can sit down, you know, and read it in chunks. So we had issue number 83, and then now we have issue number 84. So just still collecting that. I have a couple issues I missed here and there, so I had to go back and pick them up, but I'm just keeping that on my pull list so I don't miss anymore. Another book, and on the back, nice little, I'm not sure if these are temporary, no, those look like stickers, so great, more little ABX stickers. I know a lot of comic shops missed out on this, or some people missed out on this, but this is Blood Hut Diaries, and it's the go behind the scenes of the upcoming Bloodiest Marvel event. I'm not doing all the tie-ins. I think I'm just going to get the polybagged version, and maybe I think there's like a mature rated cut or a blood cut version that's like more mature rated. I'm gonna grab them too and just check it out. But I love the actual like blood splatter on the cover. If you can see that on the bottom and see that on the top there, it's got like, you know, almost blood dripped on there. So I think that's super cool. I have to open that up and check it out, see what the artwork's all about, and like I said, some behind the scene things. Next. Man, this is such a great book. I can't wait to read this issue. This is issue number 9, Green Lantern, Escape from Earth. One of the, not even one of the best DC books, one of the best overall books. This is better than some of the Spawn books I'm reading. Man, Green Lantern is phenomenal. If you haven't read it, I suggest picking up a trade or picking up some back issues if you can find it. But I jumped on when Jeremy Adams started it, and it has been phenomenal since. Another book that's been great since I've been taking over personally, or I've been reading personally, is Batman. This is issue 145. Been reading and jumped on since Chip Zdarsky took over, and it's been fun. We're moving away from the Joker stuff. This is also featuring Joker Revelations, but I think we're just getting back to actual Batman and Failsafe stuff. So I'm a big fan of Failsafe. I think that character's dope, and why not? Why not pick it up? I think this is the third printing. No, this is definitely the third printing, or maybe second printing. Third printing. Yeah, just look at the cover, bro. Yeah, third printing, Ultimate Spider-Man. Why not? I just picked it up. Why not? So have that in there. So let me get these books all around. And then another book that people have been talking about that I'm really excited to read, this is The Spectacular Spider-Man #1. I've heard a lot of people really enjoyed this book. The read was really good. You know, you got Miles and Peter teaming up. So, man, I'm really getting oversaturated with the Spider titles. So I'm trying to pick and choose. I'm going to keep Ultimate Spider-Man. I've just dropped Spider-Boy. I'm keeping Venom. As you can see, Venom's a staple. Like I've said, a lot of people have staples on their pull list. Venom's one of my staples. And this is Venom Part 30, or issue number 31. What is this? The Symbiote Necrosis, Part 1. Not too happy that it's crossing over with the Carnage books, but am happy that Carnage and Venom are fighting again. But I'm not going to buy an extra book just to continue the story. Like, I'm not going to pick up Carnage. I'll probably just read a synopsis online. So yeah, but I think I'm 2 or 3 issues behind on that. So we'll see where it's going to go. All right. So I'm going to try and do a new thing. There should be a little graphic animation or something. We'll see what I decide in my editing process. But I'm going to start showing you my cover of the week as they come up. And pretty sure this is going to be my cover of the week. Like I said, I'll go back and double check everything. But man, I wasn't even going to get this book. I was a fan of the previous Ghost Rider run. But if you saw me and you follow me on Instagram, links are in the descriptions. I do a nightly read segment where I kind of do a review. I read my comics, and then right afterwards, I kind of do a synopsis where I give my thoughts about it, and it's kind of a smash or pass type thing. And the last couple issues of Ghost Rider, the last run, were just not hitting for me. I was passing on all of them. But this is Ghost Rider Final Vengeance, and I actually got this foil cover, and this is going to be my cover of the week. I'm almost positive. This is absolute phenomenal. Again, showing off that pink foil that I'm a sucker for. And after seeing some people's reviews and seeing them talk about this book and seeing about the artwork, I am going to check it out now. I'm kind of excited and see where it goes. So, like I said in the beginning, 2 books I had to pull out of here to read were this one, which is Ultimate Black Panther issue number 2, and I got that dope Boss Logic cover. Phenomenal read. I gave that a 7 out of 10. I normally give any books that are like solid, average, you know, nothing wrong, nothing phenomenal about them, 7s, you know, 6s out of 10s, and Ultimate Black Panther was one of them. You know, I love the really deep storyline, the emotion. You really feel the weight of the decisions with the characters, and we had a surprise appearance at the end. So, like I said, if you're a key hunter, there's somebody in this book that you might want to spec on, but again, I don't really do the whole key or the spec game. If I get them, I get them, but at the end of the day, I'm a reader and a collector over everything. So, definitely recommend that. Whew! Transformers issue number 6. Was very sad and excited to read this as well because it's the last issue. Daniel Warren Johnson's going to be doing the artwork, but he's still going to be writing it. I'm not sure how long, so we'll see how that goes. But he showed some previews on his live of his artwork, or the new artist, and it's still going to be the same colorist, so it's still the same vibe. But this book was a 9 out of 10 for me. If you're not reading Transformers, if you're not reading anything in Energon Universe, read Transformers. Even if you're not a fan of the series or the cartoons or the toys or anything, phenomenal. This issue was it. It was so good. So definitely highly recommend. Another book that I was very surprised in, man, it's kind of a pink theme today. Pink Ranger on the cover. Like I said, I love those pink tones on covers, but this is Power Rangers The Return, issue number 2. We talked about it on Tony's stream on Saturday, that a lot of books are doing these kind of future things, you know, 20, 30 years in the future. You got Kingdom Come did, some other books, you got The Return, now you have Avengers Twilight. It's just refreshing, it's a different take, and it's more mature setting, but I was very, very surprised, and actually Amy Jo Johnson, the Pink Ranger, is writing these books, so shout out to her. I was very surprised with the first one, so I'm excited to read that. And then just continuing this, I'm going to put the whole set together. We got the Marvel Secret Wars issue number 3. Foily goodness. I have most of the regular run in newsstand. I'm just missing like 2 or 3 issues, so need to get those. One of them is that Symbiote Spider-Man black cover. So grabbing all those foilers just to put them together. Like I said, man, fire. Can't wait to read this. You got Thor on it. I'm putting together all these Alex Ross covers. Avengers Twilight issue number 4. We got 2 more issues before this wraps up, and I'm going to be sad to see it go, man. I hope something continues with this, but we'll see. And yeah, it's phenomenal. Must read. Shout out to Lady Derrz, and I actually like this cover myself. More of that pink tone. Spider-Gwen Smash issue number 4. You got Dazzler on the cover there as well. You had the I think it was the Spider-Gwen annual that came out that actually finished the story up, she said. It ended in that. So I'm not sure why this issue exists. I guess it's just going to continue it because Spider-Gwen's coming to the 616 universe in her own ongoing. So I'm picking that up, and we'll see how that goes. And last, we have Dark Ride issue number 11. The only thing about this, man, it's phenomenal. If you like horror, if you like roller coasters, this is the book for you. But it just takes a while. You get like one issue a month, and it just takes a while. It really kills the momentum, and I kind of hate that in comics because you really get wrapped up into a story, and then sometimes it's a few weeks, a month, sometimes 2 months in between issues. You have to go back and kind of catch that synopsis, and it just kills that momentum a little bit. But I highly recommend this series. Phenomenal. Every issue has been an absolute pass for me. So that is it. Let me know down in the comments what you guys got, what you're reading. If you're reading something I should check out, let me know. Let me know any recommendations or if there's any books that you love, man. I truly appreciate you guys. Wednesday, I got you. Geiger, it's already filmed. Storytime with Derrz. Sorry, it's just been a busy weekend, man. It's just been a busy couple days, and I just haven't had the time to edit everything. But Sunday, yesterday, I had free time, and I got a few videos done. I actually got ahead. So like I said, Wednesday, Storytime with Derrz, where we sit down, we're going to go over Geiger issue number 3 and continue that series and continue that story. Friday, I'm always there to get that weekend going with your mental health awareness and your positivity quote. And then Saturdays are always 50-50. You may or may not get a video. It's always a surprise. Sundays, I'm always live at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Come hang out, come kick it, show off your new hauls, comic book cover themes, and we just talk about the weeks and recap and hang out. So like I said, man, I appreciate you guys. You guys mean the world to me. Please share, please like, please subscribe if you're not, but especially comment because I love interacting with you guys. But most importantly, stay legendary, and as always, I hope you guys find what you're looking for. Thank you.